Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Performer Studios. We are live. You're watching Night Moves. I'm your host, Joshua Paul. This evening, I'm joined by a very special model, actress, YouTube star, guest, Maritza Diaz. Hello, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
We've been trying to get you on the show for a while.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Thank you.
Well, right. Go ahead and tell our audience, what you do, and because you do a lot of various things.
Yeah.
I mean, you're quite talented. So, tell our viewers at home, what you do.
So I started modeling about 5 years ago, and I've been signed to Model Club for a couple years now. And I recently joined the SAG union. So that's been interesting.
Right on the beach with a picnic.
Ooh, yeah. So some of these are
quite
old, but obviously I have not changed. So I've been getting a lot of new gigs with the SAG union, so that's been really nice. I also work at Rhode Island College as a paid actor. So I just keep busy.
That's quite the compliment. You can make money.
Oh, whoops! You love money.
Well, no. Well, I mean, how many people are out there hustling for no money? It's true, right? I mean, everybody.
You'd be surprised, though. A lot of people, that's how you start. You hustle your way until you're able to get paid. So I did my fair share of gigs that were free.
And how long did it take you to get to that point of getting paid?
I would say like a year and a half.
Okay.
And how I got into it, a photographer I worked with was like, you know what, you have something here. And for me, I was, I built myself to the confidence and to the point where I could start modeling. So when he's like, oh, you should start charging people, I was like, that's actually a really good idea.
Sure,
I'll look into it.
Course.
And then I was like, what do I charge? And he kind of gave me a base rate. And every year since then, I kind of increase it. And as I get better, I increase it.
And is this something that you charge per job or hourly rate?
It's all determined on what I'm doing and how long I'm doing it. So each gig is different, and but some of them is like a base rate. So if I get hired to do something, it's just kind of like a flat rate. Or if it's TV, it's completely different because I don't have.
Oh,
control.
there you are. You're at the beach again.
Yeah, this was a fun one.
She seems to love the beach a lot.
Yeah, you're at the beach a lot. Oh, there you go.
It's like a Frida Kahlo thing going on. Huh?
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe these are so old. My makeup is different.
Like how old are these photos?
This one I would probably say 3 years.
All right, that's not that old, but okay. Maybe you've done a lot in 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you do more acting now than you do a lot of acting now, don't you?
Yeah. So right now, even though I shouldn't give you guys the tea, but I am on the show Dexter as a stand-in, so that's been really fun. Actually, yesterday I was on set with the guy from SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs. So that was interesting, just to kind of hear his voice.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, that's Mr. Krabs. You can't even take him serious because it's like Mr. Krabs. But
And so Dexter's still on?
yeah, they're working on a new season, so they're at episode 2.
Okay.
So I don't know when it's going to be released, probably no less than 6 months. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, TV takes a long time.
Actually, Maritza's biggest claim to fame to date is actually nothing to do with television or modeling.
Yeah, you're
We did our
YouTube
homework.
sensation.
People need to go check this video out. This is only 1.4 million, but I think you said on Facebook, I think it was. It's like 143 million.
Yeah,
right now. That's pretty cool.
It like literally blew up overnight. I didn't understand that phrase until it happened to me, but it's been a journey with me and my goat friend. You're famous.
I think we can play the video if we play it on YouTube. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up.
I have to bring the goat from DR. This is it. He
The
needs
goat's
to be my
famous
best
too
friend.
now. The last time I saw you was on late night with who was it? It was on one of the late night shows.
His name, it's
The one on CBS.
Jay.
Yeah.
What's
Dave Colbert.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that, I don't even know I'm on these platforms until people send it to me and they're like, oh my God, you're with this person. And oh my God, you're on Ridiculousness.
Okay, we got it. We can play it now. Let me turn down the volume here.
It's trying to headbutt me, bro. I'm telling you, I wish you guys had the slow-mo version because the slow-mo is like priceless. You get to see my crazy facial expressions when I'm literally about to get knocked out.
How long ago was this?
December 2019.
Okay.
So it's been a couple years now.
And so you've been on talk shows because of it?
Not big networks per se, but I've just been known for
local
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Sure. And do you get? Do people like start to follow you because of this online, like social media? Do they?
I just think it kind of helped keep my name around, and it kind of gave people something to kind of link my name to. You know what I mean? So it's not just Maritza Diaz now. It's like Goat Girl or
Goat
something
Girl.
with a goat. Like anything that happens in my life, it's like, oh my God, where's the goat? Or it's like, so everything is based off the goat. It's pretty cool.
Hey, whatever gets your work noticed. You
Yeah.
know, and if it leads to other things, that's great. You know, you get some. Yeah, like I said, you really do like the beach a lot. We got another one right here. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
That one, I love
My
that
thing
one.
is like tanning.
I
I
love
live
the
for
beach, too.
tanning.
Well, I know you go down to Martha's Vineyard a lot because we do too. But that's one of your favorite places in the summertime, right?
Yeah, so I have a client out there that I see frequently, maybe like 3-4 times a year. And it's always amazing time when I go down there.
Cool.
Martha's is certainly a fun place.
Definitely. We'll be there a lot this summer again.
So I've never gone just to like hang out and
Oh, you should
enjoy
do
the
that, Maritza.
island, but I've
You have to do that.
gone and worked and then jumped right on the boat and came home. So
No, you got to stick around for a little while. It's a lot of fun there.
yeah.
Well, we're happy to have you here. We're going to go to a commercial break before we go to our first guest, which is in another time zone. So stay tuned so we can introduce you to who he is.
Be right
you.
back.
Well done, my friend.
I've been practicing. You know, blackberry hint water tastes more like fresh blackberries than the blackberries in my pie.
Really?
Yeah, taste for yourself.
I believe I will.
And
Delicious. Just blackberries, no sugary stuff. You know, my cherry hint water tastes more like cherries than the ones in my pie.
I'll be the judge of that. You're right. Cherry hint water tastes more like cherries, not like that sugary cherry stuff in your pie.
Seems impossible.
We should double check.
Hint, water with a touch of true fruit flavor.
STEM is the discipline of hard numbers, precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to get messy or just mess it up. Dare to program something internet breaking, record breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to try. Dare to fail. Dare to keep daring. Dare to learn the difference between organic, sedimentary, and non-foliated metamorphic rock. Get outside, find those rocks. Dare to be homeroom famous, a high school fable. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. And for the love of STEM, dare bigger. Dare to code, dare to invent, dare to explore, dare to STEM. Check out Chic and STEM to get started.
Don't give it time to reload it. Bump all the rules, do it your own way. Oh, you know the conversations I have with the mirror. I just wanna turn all the way up. They be like, hey, what you gonna do with your life? Do with your life. Whatever I want, whatever I want.
And we are live here at Performance Studios, back with Night Moves. I'm your host, Joshua Paul, joined by the model and actress Maritza Diaz. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Any projects that you're working on currently?
Projects. Honestly, I'm so busy with college right now that I've not
school.
had the
Oh,
time
good.
for myself to kind of do some promo videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Okay.
in the summertime.
You're back at the beach.
I'm living there.
Well, why don't we go ahead to our first guest who's coming in from California. He's a musical artist, quite talented. He's got a really great voice. Videos are fun. Everyone say hello to Stellar. Stellar, what's happening?
Hi, how are you?
Where in California are you right now?
So I'm posted in Santa Monica.
Oh, that's
Moved
a
out
beautiful
here
area.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh,
Been hitting the beach. It's cool. From Boston, nice little switch up.
My friend, Beach Buds.
What? So, what brought you out there? Your projects, the weather.
Honestly, just making music out here is a lot easier because everyone's kind of doing it. In Boston, there's like less opportunities I was having to make music. Out here, I can just do it like every day. So
wow.
that was like the main reason. I'm
Wow.
in sessions like all the time. So
Wow.
That's awesome.
And what's the weather like every day?
oh, it's very nice. It's like I don't know, early spring, fall type weather back home.
Well, that
Which
could
looks
certainly
heaven.
be inspiring. Wouldn't you say, Maritza?
I mean, yeah, I'm honestly jealous because we're dealing with snow and shoveling and winds, chills. So
Yeah, it was 60.
Spoiled out there.
It was 60 degrees today, so you know.
Summer's on its
The
way.
day I moved out here, it was actually warmer in Mass than it was in LA, which is kind of funny.
Don't.
I don't believe
You're like,
that.
what did I do?
Yeah, I think it was like 60 or something, and it's like 50 over here, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting.
Talk about how COVID is affecting you a bit here.
Out in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of people have it. It's very high rate. I have to get tested before I go into like studios and stuff. So I have to get tested a lot because like obviously you need to be COVID free when you're like working with other people. But like people out here seem to care less, which is interesting. I feel like in Boston people care more. Everyone's masked up out there.
That's true.
Out here,
That's
like
true.
half the people like don't wear anything, which is interesting. But like that's probably why the COVID rate is like way higher, you know.
I don't doubt that.
And talk about some of your past projects that have gotten you to where you're at now.
Yeah, so I put together a project like a year ago now. No, I don't know. I think like 2 years ago. It's running up on 2 years. Put out my first mixtape. It didn't, honestly, it did okay. Like people in my like local area knew about it. But that was about it. There was one song that like kind of like put me on the map, and you know, like everything before that was just music I enjoyed making, but like it was hard to market it. Marketing is like the hardest part of making music. I'd say like making music is 10% of it. Marketing is the other 90. If you actually want to make it as an artist, which shouldn't. It is how it is. I hate how it's like that, but like that's like the truth of it, you know.
So,
No, go ahead, dear. Go ahead.
oh, I was just wondering, like, what kind of inspired you to start music?
So I was watching a freestyle video of Juice WRLD on YouTube, and I kind of just wanted to like try it. And there was like a recommended video on the side of it that was like, anyone can freestyle. So I click on the video and I tried freestyling, and I could freestyle, which is like the weirdest thing ever. I was shocked. I was like showing all my roommates. I'm like, yo, look, like I can do this. And they're like, you're really bad at it. And I was like, but I can do it. And I got better over time. But yeah, I was like, this is cool. I can kind of freestyle.
So you're a newer artist, or you've been doing it for a while now?
I mean, this happened my freshman year of college, so I'm a junior now, so it was like 2 years ago. So yeah, we're like relatively no, not really at this point, but yeah.
That's awesome. You're
Starting-
on the right track.
So it's been 2 years, and you already got a deal with Sony, right? You've got a deal with Sony at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just running with it. I guess like people are hearing, you know.
And trust me, I've been in the music business for a long time, Stellar, and to get a deal that quickly is quite good. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's so good we can't even play the video.
You're exclusive.
The copyrights are owned by the record label right now, and so we can't play it. But we can still play some of the music, which we are going to do in a little bit.
Cool.
Well, what does that? So when you sign a record deal, what does that include? What do you get? Do they just cut you a check? Do they
So
give you a Happy
basically-
Meal? I mean, what is
Basically, they give you like a fat check up front, and basically like it's like an investment. Like you're like relying on them to like take it to the next level essentially, and they give you money up front, so they like own like the rights to it, so that they can like push it out farther essentially. But it's like a loan in a way. It's kind of hard to explain. It took me a while to wrap my head around it, but essentially they give you money up front, and then they make the money back through royalties on the song, and then after they make the money back, you start making money off the song again. So
Yeah, it's called recoupable fees. That's what the terminology is. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. For all the people who want to get learned on it.
Fancy.
Yeah, it is. Lots of lawyers involved. I'm sure. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That's pretty
That
typical.
happened.
That's pretty typical.
And were they encouraging you to move out to California?
Managers were encouraging me to move out to California because they're all based out of here, and they can set up sessions super easily out here. When I was in Boston, like I was figuring out pretty much everything for myself. I was like hitting up people, and I was like, yo, like let's make it etc. But out here, like my managers just kind of like make it happen for me. They're like, Monday, this place, this time. They're like, Wednesday, this place, this time, and I just like show up now instead of like having to like stuff,
There's two different hubs. There's New York and LA, and then a little bit of Nashville too, where you have most of the music industry is located. So if you have agents in New York, you'd probably be in New York right now. So that's pretty much it, because everything happens on both coasts.
Now,
Yeah.
did you get signed and then move, or did you move and then get signed?
No, I got signed and then I moved.
Oh, that's awesome.
It kind of just like happened. It happened during the pandemic, which is weird, which was very weird. I was on Zoom calls like every day with like label like A&Rs and stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. They're like, let's set a Zoom session, and I'm like, okay. I had no idea what was going on, if I'm being completely honest, because like my song blew up on TikTok, so it just started getting like an insane amount of exposure like very fast, and then like everyone started reaching out, and I literally was just like taking like 5 to 6 Zoom calls a day with like different roles every single day. And I had no idea what I was supposed to be saying. Like, luckily my A&Rs, like, one of the A&Rs I talked to at Atlantic, hooked up with my current managers, and they kind of, like, walked me through the process. But before that, I had no idea what was going on. I was just like, yeah, I'll talk to you.
I feel like you learn as you're doing it, so that's the good thing about it.
Yeah, A&R means artist and repertoire too. So in case people don't know what that means, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's the music business in me coming out.
Stellar, talk about what you're working on now. What you're in the warm weather in California. People are just burning their masks. What sorts of things are you working on that inspire you to kind of keep that fire, keep that flame going?
Yeah. So I mean, I usually like freestyle my hooks. So it's like either music I'm like listening to at the moment. I'll be like, hey, like let's try and like make something like this in terms of the beat, and then like I'll freestyle a hook over it, and then I'll build the entire song basically off the hook. But yeah, inspiration also does come from like the area I'm in, things I'm doing. Like I wrote a song called Santa Monica the other day because I'm in Santa Monica.
Clever.
So yeah, very original, that one. But yeah, I just like make songs based off how I'm feeling, and like generally the freestyle, which is just like I can't really control it. It's just kind of what I say, and then I run with that basically. So yeah.
And do you feel that when you like sort of write like that your fans or followers can connect more with you?
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like the catchiest stuff is the stuff that like I just kind of say. Obviously I fine tune it, but there's a lot to things that in terms of catchiness. I feel like I'm good at being catchy in terms of my hooks and stuff. But in terms of like relating to an audience, I don't know. Some songs like are way more relatable than others, but I just generally make what I want to make, and hopefully like the things I talk about like can be relatable to other people, you know? Usually when I'm writing stuff, I'm not like, oh, how relatable is this going to be to someone else? It's more of like how I feel about it, or like how relatable it is to me, you know?
Right,
So.
right.
Well, we do have some music for him that we can play.
Yeah, that would be
You wanna
great.
play that now?
Yeah, that'd be
Okay,
wonderful.
this is the Blur lyric video. Do you want to set it up, Stellar?
Set up the Blur video.
Well, the Blur song. Is there anything behind it? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Blur was about like, I mean, I wrote Blur at the start of the pandemic, which kind of like, I mean, it's a party song. I was just kind of talking about like parties going to at the time in college. So it was about like a frat party that I went to at WPI. I used to go to WPI. And it was just like kind of about an experience I had there, and I like blacked out at a party, and the hook ended up being I'm a blacked out player. So yeah, that's kind of like how it came about. That's how that song came about.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll play the video right now.
Well,
So
hopefully
enjoy.
you woke up with your pants on.
And your shoes off.
All right, here's the video right now.
Butterfly, but you're a bee when you sting. Don't say nothing to me. I know what. I would never thought that you'd be the one to change. You threw an uppercut like we are stuck in a ring. I would never thought that you'd be the one to swing. Move like a butterfly, but you're a bee when you sting. Don't say nothing to me. I know what you're doing. I can tell when you acting sly. I knew when I saw you dressed up wearing Prada. You're the devil in a disguise, so I gotta run. I'm a blacked out blur, and I'm done with her, so I'ma just dance for the night. I'm a blacked out blur, drinking hard liquor, so I'ma just dance for the night. I'm a blacked out blur, and I'm done with her, so I'ma just dance for the night. I'm a blacked out blur, drinking hard liquor, so I'ma just dance for the night. You think that I forgot that you treat us like a game? Well, I've just leveled up, and I can see that you changed. You think that I forgot that you blow up like propane? I think I've had enough. It's time to put out the flame. I am gonna lose it. They call her Medusa, 'cause she got this look in her eyes. My life's feeling lucid. I don't know if I am dreaming or if I'm gonna die. If I die, I'm done. I'm a blacked out blur, and I'm done with her, so I'ma just dance for the night. I'm a blacked out blur, drinking hard liquor, so I'ma just dance for the night. I'm a blacked out blur, and I'm done with her, so I'ma just dance for the night. I'm a blacked out blur, drinking hard liquor, so I'ma just dance for the night.
So what were you drinking?
I think it was like a mix of like beer and vodka.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
a
don't
rule. That's a
remember
that's a
which one I
rule
drank.
that you learn in your younger years. Is mixing liquor makes you sicker.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
And-
know which one I drank first. I probably drank the vodka first.
You
so.
probably would generally speaking, you would want to start drinking the beer first, and then you kind of move your way. And because I mean, think about it. All those different liquors inside you. Eventually at some point, it's going to want to come out at 1, 2, 3 in the morning.
Or maybe just not, mix it all.
Well, I mean, right. I mean, for me, it's like I start with one flavor and I stick with it the whole night.
Yeah, I mean, at the parties that we went to, it was like more of like we'd pregame and then we'd go
Sure.
and they serve like beer there.
Sure,
so that
sure.
was like,
Sure.
so yeah, we were taking shots, I think, and then we headed to the party. I was drinking beer, and then I don't remember the rest of the night. But I ended up writing a song about it.
It's a blurred line. That's it.
We get some slides too if you want to take a look at them.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, he's already LA. He's already Mr. LA.
Oh, look at
I love
that.
that.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a Tesla? What is
Yeah, it's a Tesla.
It's a good shirt on you.
See, I need to go to LA.
It's a good shirt.
This is
Thank you.
Look at the hair. You got good
That's
hair. You're
awesome.
lucky to have good hair.
That doesn't look like LA though.
Yeah, that was at Cyber Sound on the street in Boston.
That's Newbury Street, right?
Yep.
Yep. That's a cool shot.
That is a good shot.
yeah, these are awesome.
Yeah, that was at like a warehouse in, I don't even know, Weymouth, I think. I'm not sure.
That's not far from where we are right now. Okay.
That's cool.
You guys, you don't have anything to say? Hey, by the way, sorry about starting that song in the middle. I was playing it in the studio before everyone arrived. I forgot to sort of rewind it, so I apologize. But it's a good song, and people should check out his other song, Ashes. Okay, so look it up on YouTube. Is it on YouTube already, Stellar?
Yeah, it's on every
It's
platform.
on every platform, YouTube, whatever
Yep.
platform. It's a really good song. I wish I could play that one, honestly. But okay, Sony, you and I have a beef now, so go ahead.
What if you could collaborate with anybody? Who would you like to collaborate with? Are you working on anything like that, or?
I love to collaborate with a handful of people. Big artists. I mean, I'd say I'd love to Post Malone. That'd be crazy, or like even in like the pop realm, like the Chainsmokers or something like that. That'd be really cool to work with. And then more of like stuff in terms of like probably maybe like Maroon 5. I mean, I'm a big hip hop fan too, so like I don't know. Just I'd be open to a lot of collaborations. It just has to be an artist that I listen to a lot,
Maroon 5 would be a lot of fun, I think.
Oh, that would be crazy. If that happened, that'd be crazy.
Well, we hope to see you more on the big screen and see more of your songs go off the charts.
Yeah, fingers crossed, working towards it, Gotta get the marketing, gotta get lucky. It's always about luck too, which is interesting. You gotta be at the right place at the right time, doing the right things, and then you're bound to get lucky. So.
And do you have somebody in your world that helps make that happen?
Yeah, I have people that help me, but at the end of the day, it's usually up to me to make it happen. Because I have how I made Ashes go viral was I promoted it on TikTok and it blew up. So
We got a couple comments on here. One says, "Good luck there, Stellar. Rooting for you back here on the east side." So that's nice, very nice. What's your process like when you get a song? Do you submit it to your agents and they say what yay or nay, or how does that work for you? Do you have someone telling you, guiding you, which ones to keep going forward with, or just shelve that one?
Yeah, I do. So I'll make songs all the time. I think I'm sitting on like 14 songs or so right now. But yeah, I'll run them by my managers, and then my managers will be like, "Oh, like we like this one." Usually we have a similar consensus of like which songs are good and which songs are like not as good as like the ones that they like, or the ones I like. So, which is like obviously every song you make isn't going to be amazing. But there's a handful of songs that I really love and that they really love, and then there's a couple of songs that I like a lot that they're not the fans of. But hey, I like them. So at the end of the day, I get to choose. They're here to guide me, but I usually do advice with a lot of stuff, but sometimes there'll be a song that I'm like, nah, I think this song is like the one, that sometimes I don't agree with. But yes, they do give me a lot of good advice and they guide me in the right direction. So
That's cool.
That.
Definitely cool. Do you have a process for inspiration too, or like you said, if you're in Santa Monica and you just see something, you just start writing, or do you purposely try to start writing at any point, or how does that work for you?
Yeah, so I have a Google Doc full of ideas. So whenever I'm like stuck on an idea where I have like a beat, so I usually write to the beat. So we'll work on the beat first a little bit, and I'll be like, okay, cool, like I like where this is going, and then I'll like freestyle something over it. But I usually base my freestyles off like a topic, and those topics I have written down. So I have a song called like Daredevil, and I thought Daredevil was just like a cool, catchy like words. So I was like, I want to write a song about like Daredevil, and then I ended up freestyling like a hook about like a Daredevil, and then the song came out. And then Santa Monica, I'm out here. I want to write a song about Santa Monica, so I just incorporate it into the hook. So yeah, I have like a list of ideas, and I kind of like just build off of it. Yeah.
So there's a lot more to come, basically, is what you're saying, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, a lot of stuff to come for sure.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to seeing what you have for us. Where can we find you?
You can find me at RNB Stellar on literally any platform, or just look up Stellar on like YouTube. Any streaming platform, look up Stellar. If you're trying to find my socials, look up RNB Stellar.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be able to find me.
Well, it's been a joy and entertaining to talk with you from across the country.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been great to be here.
Well, we're always looking to showcase talented people from the Boston area, and the fact that you've springboard from here to there.
Yeah.
Don't come back.
And, we say that respectfully. No, I mean, being signed, it's a real big deal. We're certainly proud to have you on. So thank you for coming on.
Of course. Happy to be here.
Well, until then, keep writing and inspiring songs out in Cali.
Yep.
Wear your mask. Don't get corona.
I'll try my best.
Well, thank you so much, and we'll hope to have you on the show again to talk more about your stuff.
Of course.
Hopefully in studio next time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Live
Yeah.
performances.
That would be cool.
That's pretty much the only way
Sounds
he can
good.
perform his song, is if he actually does it live in the studio here. You can sing some if you want, Stellar. That's up to you, though. No, it's okay.
Now they got a taste.
Hey.
There you go. See.
Well, thank you, my friend. It was great to have you on, and we like to see artists like you inspire others. So thank you.
Of course. Thank you again for having me.
Okay. All right. There you have it. What do you think, Maritza? Very cool, huh?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Well, stay tuned, folks. We got more entertainment coming your way. But until then, these special messages.
Huh. They made this blackberry taste exactly like blackberry hint water.
They made this watermelon taste like hint water, too.
How'd you farmer wizards make all this fruit taste just like hint water?
Well, we triple irrigate our fruit with hint water in the world's largest biosphere, which modifies the DNA to taste exactly like hint water.
Really?
No.
What a sarcastic farmer.
Hint, water with a touch of true fruit flavor.
What to expect when you're expecting
Like here.
a teenager.
Today, I'm going to show you how to team-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys. Preferably somewhere they would never look. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey.
Ready for the... Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Hi. Can I get the now bar, please?
No problem. $1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hi, can I get a now bar, please? Uh-huh.
$1.
Thanks.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
You got it.
How's it going? Can I get a now bar?
Hey, stop right there! Get down on the ground! Out of your car right, keep down! Move over your head! Now!
Show some respect. Show you give a damn. Show the world how it's done. Show them that when your community needed you the most, you showed up. Mask up, America.
Oh, it feels like I'm in a studio.
You are in the studio, and we are back to Performer.com here. You're watching Night Moves Live. I'm your host, Joshua Paul. We're joined by the model, actress, beautiful person,
good?
Maritza. And we have our new guest, Dylan. Welcome, Dylan. Thank you, buddy.
What's up, bro? What's good? Nice seeing you, man.
Well, we're happy to have you here. To our folks at home watching the show, you are a musical artist. Tell our audience at home what type of music you make and perform.
Me, music, man. Like, I just recently got into this stuff because, like, I was always boxing my whole life, you know. Like, I really just got into this music stuff about like a year ago. I say it's been a good 11 months, and I just be making music, whatever comes to my mind. Cause each 3 of my songs that I've had released are like 3 different styles, you know. So I just be making hip hop and trap and drill. That's like the 3 things I have so far.
Okay, all right.
Now, did you start this because of COVID, or were you just interested in doing music?
No, I've always been like interested in music. Like, I've always been, like, since I've been young. Like, a lot of the people around me, they've been like making music and all that stuff, you know. And I just never got into it. I was always just listening to it, like supporting my boys and stuff, you know. So yeah, that's really it. And my boys, we just be freestyling in the car, you know? Like, we all be smoking, freestyling in the car. And when I came to freestyle, they were like, yo, you pretty good, bro. Like, yo, you should hit the studio. And I was just like, why not? And
Yeah,
then
now
I
you
hit
have
it.
them.
And then we here now. That's it.
So what about boxing? Talk about boxing.
Boxing?
Yeah.
I've been boxing since I've been like 10 years old.
So like what, 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I say about 10 years, but I don't box no more though.
Why?
Cause I be making music and working now, you know. I started boxing at a young age, and I just did it so much, you know. And I was just like, bro, I want to do something else too, you know. Like,
Okay. So you're all boxed out.
yeah, I was all boxed out because, like, literally boxing is like a lifestyle. It's not even a sport. I don't consider boxing a sport. It's a lifestyle because a boxer, when you compete, you in the gym every day, you know. You can't be smoking. You got to eat right. You got to be running, you know. You got to be training every day because when you step in the ring, it's another person trying to hurt you, bro. You know? Like, literally another person trying to hurt you in the ring. So you got to train your body and your mind, you know, to, like, be prepared for that type of stuff.
Well, don't you think that would be beneficial for your music?
Yeah, it could, because I see how a lot of rappers and stuff, they go into the boxing game now. I'm like, yo, I'm about to step in here. I already got experience with this, baby. This is what I do. I used to. But it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just a lot of work. And like, I'm working at 9 to 5 right now, making music for fun, you know, it's my hobby. I like doing it. So, you know.
Go ahead, Maritza.
So you've been doing it for 11 months. What kind of inspired you to start doing it? I'm just trying to see, because you said it wasn't COVID. You know, we have so much time on our hands with COVID.
Yeah, that honestly is kind of like a reason too, because like, it started during the coronavirus. I dropped my first song during, like, when this COVID thing started, so.
Now, are you on YouTube, or?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all of that.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you have like a good fan base and stuff going?
Yeah, of course. There's a lot of people from like different countries that be like always like supporting me. People from like Uganda, like Russia. They be like texting me. I have like a couple people over there, and they show me love nonstop. Like, shout out to them for real. Like,
You're talking about different countries, and I have some slides here. This was you in China.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what's going on here?
Bro, it's like, it doesn't even feel real that I did that. Like, going to China, like, that's something I have, like, Karate Kid. You know, yeah, see that? Like, what? Bro, like.
Now, did you do that for music or for your boxing?
Nah, because during the time, like, I was a boxer, but then I wanted to transition to something else, because being a boxer, I was always hard-headed, you know? Like, I was aggressive, just because this is how I was in the ring. And then this type of stuff, martial arts, kung fu and all that, like it was like they were like calm, you know, peaceful. Like the monks and stuff, they were peaceful, and they taught about like inner peace, not just like martial arts and all that. So, you know, like I was just like, damn, cause I was always a troubled kid. So I was like, damn, I need to like calm down, like try to find a way I can relax.
Focus your energy.
Focus my energy, have a good positive energy around me, you know.
I think it's good to be able to discover Zen mode.
Yeah.
Go into Zen mode.
Zen mode, exactly.
You know, but life isn't tough, and you have to fight, and you have to push yourself. And I think a lot of times you see a lot of talented artists kind of fall to the wayside because of substance issues. They drink too much, they smoke too much, they sniff too much, they have sex too much. Too much is too much.
Always something. Everything, a little bit of like too much of something is not good, you know?
Sure.
Feel me?
Sure.
Like, everything, man.
Sure. I mean, for myself, I come from a fitness side, so you know, it's important to keep fitness in your world. And if you have that much time in your life, I mean, it probably got you to where you are today. You know, so it's in your DNA, right? It's in your soul. You know,
It's my soul.
You can't just forget about it. You know. So yeah, all right. What? So talk about you know, what inspires you, or you know, people you'd like to collaborate with.
Man, like I be collabing with my boy CKC. Like if you see on my songs, the 2 songs I have out is my boy CKC. My song Blicky, that's my first music video, and my song Built Like That. And CKC's in my College Vibes music video too. He's in all my music videos.
And do we have any videos to show, Michael?
Yes, we do.
Okay,
we have the College Vibe video already set and ready to go.
College Vibes. Yeah, that's my recent one. That's my recent one.
Okay, you want to play that one?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's play College Vibes.
Let's go. I'm off the Henny. Man, what time is it? Whose blunt is this?
Yeah, they hating on me cause they don't wanna see me blow up. They just mad I 100 since October. Walk up in a party and they acting like they know us. This Henny in my cup got me suited, losing focus. But I don't really give a I'm too busy getting drunk, rolling up all these blunts, turn up till the sun is up. Yeah, not this loud, got me feeling so high. All these shorties say hi when they young and drive by. The way I cross over got me feeling like an AI. I'm tryna stack this money higher than the state line. Haha, I've been out here just chillin' though. This gon' have you singing like it's high school musical. Got a bitch from the island, yeah, she's so beautiful. I got 6 sides to me, call that a cubicle. Sheesh, I cannot with a trees, yeah, that hoe for the streets, but I'm a dog, I need a leash. We gon' get so high, ay, till we flowin' in the sky. Ay, we gon' get so drunk, ay, everybody turn up, ay, we gon' get so high, ay, till we flowin' in the sky. Ay, we gon' get so drunk, ay, everybody turn up, take a shot, ay, here we go again, poppin' all these bottles. All these models, full gas on the throttle. You know that's the motto. I'm about to hit the lotto. Gotta watch out for the 5-0 while I'm swerving in the Tahoe. New Jordans on my feet, man. Now I'm feeling so fresh. I know you see the diamonds shining all up on my necklace. When I'm off the Drake, man, I get a little reckless. So I suggest you boys better keep it steppin'. Cause I'm the man around my city, girl, you should know that. Chillin' in the motive, do my dance like I'm Kodak. Smile on my face, but I won't really push your dome back. Mixin' Henny hookah in the weed, you cannot have. If you ain't tryna party, then stay the fuck home. There's a shorty in here looking right, I'm tryna bone. My side keep on calling on my motherfucking phone. Tell that hoe just leave me alone unless you tryna give me dome fat. We gon' get so high, ay, till we flowin' in the sky. Ay, we gon' get so drunk, ay, everybody turn up, ay, we gon' get so high, ay, till we flowin' in the sky. Ay, we gon' get so drunk, ay, everybody turn up, everybody turn up. Yeah, 978 Dylan Barstow. I told y'all I'm coming different at y'all, man. I told y'all. Hey yo, happy 420.
stay high, stay fly. You know the vibes, man. Hey yo, bless up. I'm up. My fault for my followers.
I was gonna say, I don't think you've heard your song censored.
I haven't. It's a whole lot of bleeps right there.
There's a lot of bleeps in there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But the video is really nice. I loved it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Now, did she fall on purpose, or what's going on with that?
Oh, the girl? Yeah, I accidentally knocked her down by accident. Like, it was just too much going on.
fault.
I was off the handy. I was like, boom. I accidentally bumped her. I was like, yo, my fault. I felt so bad, but she was all right.
So what do you kind of see, what do you want to do with your music? What do you see, like, the next 3 years?
Next 3 years, it's just like, man, I'm so new to this. I'm just like, wow, bro. Like, I haven't been it hasn't like been a year yet, so I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm trying to do yet.
You're going to continue with...
I'm just going to keep dropping music videos, I guess.
Yeah, promoting it, all that good stuff.
Just keep dropping music videos, promoting it, seeing what's up, supporting my other local artists around the area, you know, just bringing positive vibes to everybody, you know.
Now you're from Massachusetts?
I'm from Massachusetts, yeah, born and raised. You know, I'm from the 978 area, Methuen and Lawrence, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. I was born in Lawrence.
You
That's
born
awesome.
in Lawrence? Where? Where you from, north or south? Southern.
Oh, I don't know. You're getting fancy on me here. I'm from Rhode Island now. So,
Now?
yeah,
But now you
raised in
from
Rhode Island.
Lawrence and stuff too? That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah, I'm from like, I went to school in Methuen, you know, like Methuen and all that, but like I've been in like Lawrence my like whole life, honestly, like, cause I was in a boxing gym like 5 days out of the week in Lawrence, you know, and I was just boxing. It was like my second home there, you know. I was just started chilling with people from over there, and it just, you know.
Now, are you working on any new projects or?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I want to drop like an EP. To be honest, I want to drop an EP.
And this would be your first one ever?
My first one, yeah. Cause I have so much songs in the chamber that are like, you see my music now, it's just like, it's kind of like all in your face, this mad, like disrespectful type stuff, like my other songs. But it's just like, I have songs that have like meanings and lyrics behind it about like my life story, stuff I went through. I have stuff like that people haven't even heard yet. You know, it's just in the chamber. Only my close ones around me have heard that, you know.
Yeah, don't hold it from the world for too long.
Yeah, I know. I just gotta find like the right video, right idea. It's just so much things going on right now. It's just like,
Yeah,
you know.
I hear that.
How many videos do you have already done or out there?
Me, I have 3 so far. I got 3. Yeah. And I started dropping music videos about like 5 months ago, I say. So I have 3, or 6 or 5 months. So I have like 3 so far.
It's good.
And where do you post these videos?
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that. I just started this TikTok thing, bro. I should have been hop on the wave for TikTok, man. So much people like blown off of TikTok and stuff. I'm just like, damn.
Well, we just had somebody on that was blew up from TikTok.
TikTok, yeah, you see? I'm just like, wow, I just hopped on this thing like a month ago. I'm like, I feel like a noob.
So where can they
Crazy.
find you? What's your handle name?
Dylan Barstow 978.
Dylan Barstow?
Barstow.
Oh,
B-A-R. Yeah. I know it's my government. I gotta come up with a rapper name.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
All right. So you're an artist and you have a jobby job. What else do you do? What's your 9 to 5 flow?
9 to 5. I'm a host at a restaurant. You
Oh, that's
know?
cool.
I'm about to become a server.
Oh, good.
But it's just like working at a restaurant. I see everybody and their mama out there, man. You know.
That's Lawrence.
Do you want to give the restaurant a plug?
Yeah.
TGI.
Hey, restaurants need all the help they can get. TGI Fridays.
TGI Fridays finest right here. Come on.
I like TGI Fridays. I like Fridays.
It's a fun place. No,
Yo,
it's fun.
it
It's fun.
is.
I feel like you have a great energy for that place too. You probably
Yo,
light it up.
y'all don't even. Man, everybody I work with is a family over there. It's crazy. I was like, wow, I can't believe like a job like this, it makes you like become family. Like my manager is like my second mom. Like it's crazy. Like I had court and she was like calling. She was like, Dylan, you better solve those court things right now. I'm gonna come to your house. Da, da, da. Like she was going crazy. You know?
I mean,
I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it.
That's what kind of makes the business successful, though, being personable like that.
Yeah, for real. Cause other places I worked at, like Market Basket, they throw me on with a long sleeve, tie, all that. I can't wear earrings. I can't have no tattoos showing. Like literally, they sent me home when I got my first tattoo. I got my first tattoo at 16 by some guy in the backyard, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Got it when I was 16, and like
Is that the one on the forum?
Yeah, but I got fixed up though because it was like messed up at first. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, he was in the backyard.
Come on, you're in the backyard.
Keywords,
Jesus.
backyard.
Everybody get your tattoos professional. I don't care
Oh,
what anybody
yeah.
says. Professional only.
Safer too.
Oh, yeah, you have to be careful of transmittable
We got a couple
diseases.
more slides. So let's
No,
take a
no,
look.
no. He changed the needle in front of me just in case that,
It's nervous.
So I was like, all right.
Oh, he must have been young here.
So this is a
That's you.
boxing?
That's you with the green shirt.
Yeah, how'd you know?
It just
stood
good
out.
lucky guess.
It's the hair.
It's the hair.
You look like the only white boy in the whole group. That's
I'm assuming
Nah,
this
for
is
real,
something
I
to do with
am.
boxing, right? Obviously.
Yeah, I was like 10 years old in that photo. That's crazy.
So that's when you started, then, right?
Yeah, that's when I was about started, like my first year.
So this is the cover for your College Vibes video, which we just saw, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy who made that, man. He went crazy on that.
Okay, that's all we got for slides.
Nice.
Crazy on that.
Now, you said that was for your single? That
Yeah, that song you just heard, College Vibes, that's what it was for.
Oh,
It was just
nice.
like the cover art for like the Apple Music, Spotify, all that.
Yeah.
All right, this guy reminds me, he even looks like a young Marshall Mathers, doesn't he?
Yes.
He
I
really
was
does.
thinking the same thing, dude.
Nah, yo,
Yeah.
like a lot of
Yeah.
people said that. Like my bossy coach back in the day, he'd be like, "Yo, Slim Shady, what's happening, boy?"
Well, look what he
Oh,
became.
my God. Now
It's
I
like
see
Slim
it.
Shady, the
No
sequel.
way.
Look what he became.
No.
But his music all the time just seems so angry.
Yeah.
It was like his thing. Like
Someone
he
broke his heart.
He was. He was.
Yeah,
he
who
was.
hurt you, bro? Damn.
Mariah Carey. No.
Hey, he's still around. That's the most important thing when it's in this business,
That's
right?
true.
Longevity. It's very hard for a hip hop artist to be in the business for, what's his 20 years now for Eminem, right? Something like that.
Well, he made over $100 million.
Sure.
I mean, come on.
Damn.
Now, do you have a Dr. Dre in your life?
Dr. J. Nah, I just do me, man. That's it. I just be
Actually, I should say you have a Snoop Dogg in your life? too?
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that because of them, he became famous.
It's true.
Right?
Yeah,
Or is it,
I
no, it's the
know.
other way. Did Snoop come first or Eminem? I can't remember now.
Oh, Snoop came
Snoop.
first.
Snoop came first,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, yeah.
Eminem came in.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But they're all under Dr. Dre's umbrella.
So I just have like one more question for you. What's like the process going through your mind when you're making a song? Like, what's kind of the
Song,
process?
I usually I make these songs bro, I don't really be it depends on the song. Like the songs that I have out, College Vibes, that song, I was just high, you know what I'm saying? At 3 a.m. I was just smoking, and I was just
You're kidding.
we couldn't tell.
We couldn't
No.
tell from the video.
yeah, but when I made that song, I was, you feel me? And
To
I
get
was-
inspiration from kind of mellowing out.
mellowing out, and I was just I just have fun with it. That's it, I literally just have fun with it, and then
I guess that's the most important part, though.
yeah.
To be
Is
able
it-
to enjoy yourself.
Is there any particular type of weed that you like to smoke? Well, there's so much out there.
Yeah, there's so much nowadays. I'm just bro, what is even they have things called Grinch now. This crazy stuff. I'm bro, there's just too much stuff out right now, man.
I don't believe
I
the
just-
label, though.
It depends on the. If it get me nice in the sky, then I'm all right,
done.
I'm good.
I should put him on the Pro Cannabis show. That's where he'd probably be feeling right at home.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think it would be great for you, Dylan.
Yes, sir.
Listen, you're in a stage in your life to where you're being very creative.
Yes.
And if you look at all the musicians in time, the Beatles, the Stones, half the time those guys were drunk, stoned, or high. I'm
Bro,
sorry, they
really?
were. So you look at it, now, and they're much older, and they're like, "Geez, we were drunk,
Jeez,
stoned, or
yo,
high."
we were crazy, but it's
Wait.
just YOLO, bro.
Sure, right? It's true.
Cause what's going on with the world right now, man? I don't even know what's going on. This Corona thing. I'm bro, what is going on with this world? This thing's crazy. I'm just gonna live to the fullest while I can.
Well, just make sure you wear your mask. That's all.
Of course.
We wouldn't want you to spread anything that you might be
Yeah,
carrying.
cannabis does not kill coronavirus.
Nah, I'm all good, man.
Dylan's gonna try though.
Yeah, I know. He's
Dylan's
trying
gonna
really
try.
hard. That video, come on, we all were at some point in our lives like the kids in those videos.
It's true.
Yeah, we all were at
it's
some
true.
point. So this
You
is the
know,
cycle.
that's what I'm saying. Like
The
it be
cycle
like,
keeps happening.
You know, everybody, you know, they can relate. They know. So.
Of course, mine was decades ago.
Decades, you know, back in the day, man, you know, like,
Yeah.
dude, at my job, I just be talking to like everybody, bro. Like, I just talk to random people from everywhere.
Good.
You know, I just be chilling with them, like, you know, that's just how my job is. I just be talking to this person, to this person, to this person about this person. It's just like, you know,
You're very outgoing, it seems.
outgoing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. No, listen, I think it's good for your interactions in your music, because you're an extrovert. You know, you like
What's
to.
that?
It means that you are the kind
Outgoing.
Yeah,
Outgoing.
it means you're the kind of person that you like to be social with people and have fun with people, and you have this creative side to you that you like to express.
Of course. I keep hitting this mic, bro.
You know, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Well, where can people find you, Dylan?
Instagram,
Okay.
Dylan Barstow 978. And it's just my name, man.
Sure,
You look me
sure.
up on YouTube, Dylan Barstow, my name. You look it up
Okay.
on YouTube, you'll see my music videos.
Okay.
You know, all that.
Without the bleeps.
Without the bleeps, yes, sir.
He hated it. He's like, oh my God, what's this noise?
Nah, it actually sounded official. I was like, damn, this is official right here.
Well, listen, you're very talented, and you're obviously very passionate. And you talked earlier about releasing music that was more soulful.
Yeah.
You might want to start thinking, get your head in that game.
In that game, I
You know, of saying things that, I mean, yeah, it's fun what you're singing. That's great. It's true. But, you know, I think as an artist, it'd be good for you to kind of express yourself in a deeper meaning.
Yeah, because they'll show another side of me that people haven't seen, you know? And people that they can relate to. All that.
Definitely.
Well, Maritza, what is your take?
What's my take?
Yeah, just, you know, in 15 seconds or less.
What do you mean?
Of Dylan and his life and what he's doing.
I mean, I think you're on the right path, you know? You just got to stay focused on the right things and make sure you're giving the right message out to the world, because
Yeah, of
we are
course.
being influenced at times by the wrong things. So I think it's very important to, you know, influence people in the right way. So
Of course.
Well, thank you.
Well
that,
said.
That was very well said.
That's
Maritza,
well
I want to
said.
thank you for coming on the show. It was good to finally get you on after how long I've been chasing you.
well, remember the snowstorm
Yeah,
kind of knocked us out of the loop.
Excuses.
Hey.
Dylan, I'm messing with you. Dylan, thank you for coming on the show. And Michael, thank you for producing the show. And I want to thank those at home for watching the show. I'm your host, Joshua Paul. Thank you for tuning in to Night Moves here at Performer.com. Good night.